Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing this really black gold smoky eye. So the first thing I'm going to be using is a piece of tape, and I'm just sticking it on the back of my hand so it's not as tacky when I peel it off underneath my eyes. So the first thing I'm going to be using is Makeup Revolution concealer, and I'm just going to be priming my eyelids with this. So I was literally winging this look. Like, I just had an idea in my brain and I was like, let's go for it. So I'm using the Bang Beauty Chocolate Gel Eyeliner. I thought this was gonna be dark, but it was not as dark as I wanted to be on my lids. And as you can see, I'm just placing this all on my lid, and I have to like pack on a lot to actually make it a little bit intense, but I would prefer a darker liner. And then for my eyeshadow, I'm using the Soft Glam eyeshadow palette. This is like one of my OG favorites. I don't even know why I stopped using it. But I'm just using that black eyeshadow and just placing it on the outer corner. It's going to give more of a wing effect since we already have a piece of tape. And it's also going to make your line much cleaner than using a wipe, at least I feel like. So I'm basically doing packing motions, and then at times I go windshield wiper motions, like going left and right. And then once I have basically all of that packed in, I'm going to be using the color called Burnt Orange and placing that on my crease. I'm placing this color more closer to my brows. I just want to make sure that everything's going to be transitioning really nice. I'm focusing more of this product on the outer corner, and then I'm going to be, basically I'm going to create like an ombre effect where in the inner corner it's going to be a little bit lighter, and on the outer corner it's going to be a little bit darker. And then once I do this, I'm going to be using the rustic color, and I'm going to be placing this in between the burnt orange and then the black. The black was kind of disappearing and it was getting lighter and lighter as I was blending, so I'm placing a little bit more black just on the outer corner. And then I'm trying to keep this as much as in real time as possible, but again, I don't want this video to be too long. I just want to make sure like you guys see how long it actually takes to do a look, and eyes is the longest that it takes to do out of the whole face. And then I'm just going to be going back with that burnt orange color and just making sure everything's blended again. And then I'm going to be taking this Infallible Paint Metallic. This is so pretty. I don't know the color name of this, but I'll make sure to list it down below. And I'm not even cutting the crease, y'all. It's crazy. I'm literally placing this on the inner half of my lid. This product is so pigmented and it looks so pretty. To marry both of the colors together, I'm using my fingers, and I'm just going to be placing this on the where it basically ended the gold, and I'm just making sure that everything's blended together, if that even makes sense. Then here comes the finale, just taking off the tape. Do you guys see how sharp that is? That looks bomb. And then I'm just taking a wipe to remove any fallout that might be underneath my eyelids. This part is completely optional, but I'm just taking the Tarte Tartiest liner, and I'm going to be lining my upper lash line. This is just something that I'm doing just so when I apply my lashes, everything is pretty smooth. There's no white line that you can see, and I feel like it looks better when you put on lashes, to be honest. And also, I'm not doing like a big liner. I'm doing a pretty thin line just to make sure there's a little bit of liner there. Nothing too dramatic. You could like do a wing if you want to. I think that would look really pretty with this look too, but that's more of like a dramatic look. I wasn't going for that dramatic now. And for mascara, I'm using Mr. Big by Lancome. I really like this mascara. I don't really curl my lashes with like a curling wand, I guess. Just because ever since I was young, people have told me that your lashes fall off. So I'm really scared to use a lash curler now. Moving on to my face, I'm going to be using my Baby Skin Primer by Maybelline. You guys know I love this primer. I feel like when you put this on, you can actually see the difference when you like actually blend it. Like, I love using this on my clients too because you can notice a difference right away. The only thing I don't like is the silicone feeling. Like, I feel like you're putting so much on when you're really not. And then for lashes, I'm using Ardell A10. I feel like these were the ones that fitted the best with the look. And for my foundation, I'm using the NYX Total Control Drops, and I'm using it in shade number 13. I didn't really realize how light I was until I applied this foundation. I haven't used this foundation in a long time, but this foundation is like super thin. It's really nice. I feel like it stays on pretty good all day long too. Do you guys see what I mean? I look darker now. I miss being tan. And then I'm using the same Makeup Revolution concealer in C9. So I was actually using C10 for my eyelid primer, my bad. But it looks super light with this foundation. But I use this concealer all the time, which is funny. And then I'm just taking my Smashbox brush and I'm just blending everything out. Nothing else. Same thing. I'm going to be using my Airspun powder underneath my eye so the concealer won't set and like it won't crease in my fine lines. And then I'm also going to use this to carve out my contour as well. Moving on to brows, I love using this Maybelline Total Temptation pencil. This one is in soft brown. They do have a darker one. I don't like to use the darkest one because I feel like it's too dark for my face, and my natural brows are already so light. If I use the really dark one, it makes me look like my brows are fake, which I do not like. I like my brows to be a little bit natural but still look like I have brows on. You know what I mean? I'm taking a clean brush and just making sure that I wipe all the excess powder off and just making sure that everything is blended completely. I'm going to take that dark black color that I used and I'm going to be lining my lower lash line with it, just so everything kind of flows and everything's blended as well. And then I'm taking my Soap and Glory's black kohl liner and I'm going to be placing this in my bottom waterline and my top waterline afterwards. I'm using a MAC bronzer to bronze up my face. Right now my face looks pretty pale. It has like no dimension to it at all. So I'm going to be using this like on right underneath my cheekbones to help sculpt my face. And then I'll also use a little bit on my forehead, just to give my face a little bit of a color. For my blush, I'm using this blush by Studio Makeup, and it's a really neutral blush. It's not like an intense color. I wanted something super soft because I want my focus to be more on the eyes. And for my highlighter, of course, my favorite, my Maybelline Mr Chrome highlighter. This is the gold one. I feel like this one looks so beautiful on tan skin. It's absolutely my favorite. For mascara, I'm using my MAC Extended Play for the bottom lashes. This mascara wand is super tiny and it has like a little curl to it, so it really is easy to put on. And then for my lip liner, I'm using Morning Coffee, and then this MUA lipstick. I think it's a lipstick gloss. I don't really know. And then I found this Anastasia lip gloss as well, and I want it to be like a little bit dark, so I'm putting this on the outer corner of my lips. And to set my face, I'm using Milani Make It Dewy Setting Spray. I love dewy skin, so this is amazing. And this is the finished look. I hope you guys liked it. If you guys like watching videos like this, don't forget to like and subscribe down below. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!